Yeah, baby. Yes. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. We're talking about kingdom influence. We're going to continue on this kingdom influence series journey. We're getting ready to launch our kickoff episode, and it's going to be free, 50 free. You're not going to want to miss it. You're not going to want to miss this opportunity to dream big. Dream big, ladies and gentlemen. But don't wait, because today's episode, we're going to be talking about not waiting until you're ready. Yes, you and you and you. God celebrates the start. And as you guys know, our mentor, speaker, incredible, motivational, amazing gentleman, Zig Ziglar said, you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. It's the start. It's the start right there, ladies and gentlemen, that stops most people. So welcome to the Childlike Faith Podcast. This is your host, Johnny Juan Ortiz. Let me see if I can correct this thing right here. Yeah, here we go. This is the Childlike Faith Podcast, guys, where we're going to be able to help you grow and scale your business to be able to achieve the financial freedom you're looking for without sacrificing your time, your family, your faith, or your joy. So welcome to today's episode, guys. We're going to have an incredible invitation for you. So hang tight. You're not going to want to miss out on that invitation. So welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us today. And as I mentioned earlier, don't wait until you're ready. God celebrates the start. God celebrates the beginning. And we're going to be talking about how important that is, right? To dream big, to start small, and take that next faithful step. Do you know what it is? I'm telling you. So, Christian entrepreneur, hey, listen, I just want to talk to the person who's been saying, I'm just not ready yet. I have the idea. You've prayed about it, but for some reason you haven't taken action. You've talked about it. You've researched it. God knows you've researched it. You may have even bought the domain name, right? JohnnyJuan.com. That's where you can find me. Tag me. Connect down below. You've got 37 notes in your iPhone, and somehow you've convinced yourself that organizing those notes counts as launching your business. Or maybe you did start. Maybe you did launch the business. Maybe you made some sales, got some clients. But lately, what's been happening? What's been going on? Nothing. You're stuck. You're stuck right there. Or maybe you've actually been successful, but you've hit a plateau. And you know the version of you that got you there may not get you to where God's leading you next. So if you're one of those three people, I want to hear this from you. Or I want you to hear this. God doesn't need you to have it all figured out before you begin. He doesn't. He does not need you to have it all figured out. You know what I'm saying? In fact, Scripture says something extraordinary about beginnings. You ready? Zechariah 4:10. I'll give you a moment to look it up. If you're a Bible scholar, great. If not, hey, I'll go ahead and help you out with it. It says, do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin. Did you catch that? Did you catch that? Not just work finished. No. Nay. The work begin. And what's so important about the work beginning? I mean, maybe heaven celebrates something that we've learned to underestimate. The first faithful step. That's what we're talking about. So welcome all of you cool kids, right? What is up with my phone here? Anyway, we'll figure this thing out. Guys, welcome all you cool kids out there at this whole thing, guys. Today is Small Business Sunday edition. Guys, we woke up yesterday. We were able to go to Love Thy City here in our town. It's amazing how many nonprofits, organizations, churches came together for the benefit of the community. And we were able to go. We were able to MC some of the sessions. And it's incredible to see that many people. You know there's a hunger for truth. You know that there's a hunger for God in the community whenever you put something like that. And there's thousands of people in the community coming together to help and to serve and to give of their time and their talent and their treasures and their resources. Guys, so many people were uplifted. So many people found hope yesterday. So many people found what they were looking for, guys. And so I'm here to help you find something that you may be looking for, and that is your next faithful step. Because today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about why sometimes the biggest thing standing between you and your calling and your future is your willingness to start small. Maybe even your willingness to look a little bit foolish. You know what I'm talking about? So you don't have to be great to start. That's what the great Zig Ziglar said. You don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. And I love this picture of God as a proud father, right? We tend to celebrate the outcomes. The $1 million year, the best-selling book, the packed conference, the viral video, the company acquisitions, all kinds of different things. But God pays attention to things that nobody else sees. Maybe it's that first phone call, that first customer, the first uncomfortable conversation, the first dollar, the first $10, the first 20, the 50, the first 100. Maybe the video with the first 23 views. I remember having the Bible study this past Wednesday night and telling somebody about my small beginnings, and where my video, I saw I had 5 views. 2 of those were my mom, but that didn't matter, right? And now you go up and you get all these views. I don't even look at the vanity metrics anymore. But can we be honest for just a second, just for a little bit? 7 of those seven of those views, a lot of those views, whether anybody, nobody commented on it, nobody liked it, nobody shared it, none of that stuff. But I started, and you can start the same way. Zechariah says, God rejoices to see the work begin. Think about that for a second, boys and girls. God is great, not merely because nothing is too big for him. Hear me out on this one. Write this thing down. God is great because nothing is too small for his attention. That's going to be your writer downer for today, boys and girls. God is big. God is great, not merely because nothing is too big for him. God is great because nothing is too small for him to pay attention to. Jesus even taught in Matthew 10:42 that giving someone something as simple as a cup of water matters to God. And the kingdom pays attention to the small things. He really does. And maybe we should too. Shouldn't we model ourselves after Christ, after what he did while he was on this earth? Stop negotiating with someday, guys. This is probably the biggest thing that I had to learn, is you have to stop negotiating with someday. I've heard people say, when I make more money, I'll give more. How's that working out for you? But maybe generosity is developed before the abundance. Yes or yes? I've heard it say, when I have more time, I'll serve more. Yeah. Listen, here's the thing. You don't find time hiding underneath the bridge or underneath the couch cushions. You make time. And entrepreneurs, you business owners out there, you guys know that when the right opportunity comes along, sometimes you're not even aware of it, right? And so that's the thing, is you don't find time, you make time, because it's much better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. Because a lot of people say, when I have the opportunity, when the right opportunity comes along, I'll step up. Yeah, you won't. You won't even recognize it. Here's the problem. If you continually ignore little opportunities, what makes you think that you're going to suddenly recognize the big ones? I'm talking to you from experience, guys. I'm not talking to you because I'm trying to tell you I've missed a lot of opportunities because I wasn't mentally prepared for them. And so if you continually ignore those little opportunities, guys, what makes you think, all of a sudden you're going to realize that the entrepreneur who won't make the $500 investment or decision may struggle when entrusted with those $50,000 decisions. It's going to happen. That coach unwilling to serve 5 people faithfully probably isn't ready for the 5,000. The speaker, you guys want to be speakers. I get it. I hear you. I see you posting out there. You want to be a speaker, but you won't prepare for the room of 12. What makes you think that the room of 1,200 is going to be any different? The business owner who won't follow up with 3 leads doesn't need 300 more leads. That one's going to sting a little bit. Somebody just felt that one. The leads are weak. No! Glenn Ross. Oh, here's the thing. How you do the little things matters. It really does. There's a principle that I've come to believe deeply. And here's the thing, is how you handle small opportunities prepares you for the larger ones. How you do anything is how you do everything. Luke 16:10 teaches, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. Guys, that is stewardship by definition. That is stewardship. If you were to talk about stewardship, whoever can be trusted with little can also be trusted with much. And here's the thing, guys. We want God to give us amazing things to do, But our responsibility isn't to manufacture amazing. We are not in the amazing world. That's God's deal. Our responsibility is just simply consecrate ourselves, prepare ourselves, and faithfully steward what God has already put in our hands. I'm telling you guys, I didn't write this. I'm just following it. I've read it. Matter of fact, the book I'm reading today, that's where this episode came from. If you want to catch the full version, go get Mark Batterson's book, Win the Day. So let God determine the size of your opportunity. The title part of it changes entrepreneurship, because now that little client, the little client that you just got, he matters. They matter, guys. The little meetings matter. The little podcast matters. The little social media post matters. That little networking event, it matters. The little investment in yourself matters. That little book, that little $5 book, $10 book. Maybe it's a $1 book at the local thrift store. It matters, guys. And so if you're willing to do the little things like they're big things, don't be surprised when God eventually trusts you with bigger things. I mean, this is also for the person who's already started. The person that's already up there getting going, right? Johnny, starting isn't my problem. I've already gone. I've charged the gate. I'm going. Good. Then maybe your small beginnings isn't the business. Maybe it's the beginning of your next chapter. You may have reached a plateau. What worked to help you get the first 100,000 may not help you get to the next 500. The habits that helped you become the solopreneur may be preventing you from becoming the leader that you need to become. The message that got you your first 10 clients and your customers may not attract your next 100. And so sometimes growth doesn't require blowing everything up. It doesn't. It just simply requires obedience. It just simply requires you identifying the next small adjustment, that one conversation, that one new relationship, that one new hire that you need to take place. I get it. I know. It's a new system. It's an uncomfortable decision. Maybe it's really settling down and getting that coaching, really setting aside that 1 hour for the coaching that you really need to get. Guys, I can go on and on about this, but I need to get on because I've got an invitation to give you guys. But before I do, I want to share with you the psychology of I'm not ready. Can I do that? Is that cool? Here's the thing. The psychology says that something deeper may be happening, because when somebody says to themselves, I'm not ready, it may sound philosophical. It may even sound like responsible, but underneath it may actually mean I'm afraid. I'm a little scared. I'm afraid I'll fail. I'm afraid people are going to judge me. Afraid nobody's going to buy what I'm selling. Afraid that somebody will buy and then I'll have to deliver. Afraid I'll discover I'm not as good as I thought, or even afraid it might actually work and my life is going to have to change. So we disguise it. We allow it to masquerade around in our life as preparation, another certification, another course, another business plan, another logo, another 6 months. Because preparation is valuable, right? Isn't it? But preparation without movement, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can become procrastination, wearing a necktie. And eventually, faith is going to require motion, right? Faith without works is, I heard somebody say it. Yeah, right now. I'm telling you. So that's why we're building the Kingdom Influence. And let me go ahead and put this up there so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Guys, I want to share this with you guys. I want to help you guys to see what exactly it is that we're putting together. Because, let me put this down a little bit more. Yeah, here we go. Because here's the thing. The one reason we're so excited about what we're creating is that the Kingdom Influence series isn't just for the entrepreneur who's already crushing it, who wants to really kind of grow out and scale. It's for the person saying, I think I'm supposed to start, but I'm not sure. It's for the entrepreneur saying, I've started, but I'm stuck. And it's for the successful business owner that's saying, I've plateaued, and I know there's another level to this game. Because wherever you are, the question remains, who must you become to faithfully steward what you're asking God to give you, right? My coach and mentor says it this way, that what you achieve by reaching that goal is not nearly as important as who you become in the process. So who must you become to faithfully steward what you're asking God to give you? So over the next 8 weeks, or over the 8 weeks, once we launch, it's coming up in about 2 weeks. I'm trying to get it. I don't have the exact date and time. I think it's going to be Sunday night. That's kind of what the feedback I'm getting. Yeah, you put in the time. What's a good time in the comment section? What's a good time for you? But we're going to be talking about your calling. You see it right there, the courage, the faith. We're going to be looking into relationships. We're going to dip down a little bit into the opportunity. We're going to look at influence, guys. We're going to look at reputation and legacy. And notice something. We're not starting with revenue. We're not. We're starting with you, right? My coach mentor says, if you want to build a business, you don't start by building the business. You build the people. The people then turn around and build the business. So because that's what we're doing, right? So we before we build what's next, we need to understand who is going to lead it. So guys, I'm telling you, that's gonna be the fun part. So before we go any further, I do want to go ahead and take interrupt this regularly scheduled program to bring you. Let me see if I can put it back up here. Man, this thing is lagging today. There we go. So this episode is brought to you by Fun Life Coaching, where we help Christian entrepreneurs move from idea to clarity to action to influence. And if we stop right there, that would be great. That's where the Kingdom Influence series came from. But we go one step further. We help you get to impact, because Fun Life Coaching really does help you make more money, have more fun, and have more impact in your community. So whether you're starting, stuck, or you're scaling, maybe sometimes you don't need another 47 more categories. You just need help identifying the next right step. And if you're ready, right? If you want one of my favorite resources that I've created for building relationships and walking you through better networking, then text the word Fun Life. One word, text the word Fun Life to 33777. And I'm going to be able to help you get that networking made simple and fun, because your next breakthrough just might begin with your next conversation. All right, now back to our regularly scheduled program. Let me see if I can put this back up there. Oh, that's a good one. We need to go back and visit that one for sure. All right, so here's the thing, guys. Dream big. I want you guys to dream big. But sometimes you might have to start small. You just might have to start small, because if you understand how can I say this? If you understand what's been put in front of you, I want you guys to be able to realize that you are much more capable than what you have given yourself credit for. I want you to dream outrageously big, build the business. I want you guys to write the book, launch the coaching practice, hire the team, open the second location, become the speaker that you want to become, create wealth, give generously. And I want you guys to be able to change your community, because what I saw yesterday really impacted me. I know I can. I thought I was doing a lot. I know I can be doing more. And I want you guys to be able to do this so you can impact generations yet to come. Dream big, but go ahead and start small, guys. So because dreams rarely arrive whenever they're fully grown. You have to start little by little, right? Bad habits get broken little by little. Good habits get established little by little. Confidence grows little by little. Your message gets clear little by little. Are you feeling me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Opportunities become influence little by little. As the old adage says, inch by inch, life's a cinch. But yard by yard, life gets hard. So here's my challenge as we wrap this thing up. Don't ask, how do I build the entire thing? That's the wrong question. Ask, what's my next faithful step? Not 10, just one. Maybe it's making the call, posting the video. I know several of you have videos that you've recorded and you have yet to post it. That was me. Telling you, post the video, ask for the meeting, send the proposal. Sunny Joy, hey. My little puppy out there screaming. Anyway, guys, what are you doing? What are you doing, guys? If you're stuck and you need help, talk to me. Let me know. We'll help you guys do that. So here's the invitation, and we'll wrap this thing up. I think I'm already over my time. Yeah, I'm over my time. I'm gathering a group of Christian entrepreneurs for something we're calling the Kingdom Influence Kickoff Experience. Let me see if I can put this back up there. Yeah, there it is. And I want you guys to be part of it. I want you guys to come. Now, here's the thing. This isn't for people who have everything figured out. If that's you, you're not my client. You're not my peeps. It's quite the opposite. I want people who are starting. The starter who knows there's something inside of them but doesn't know where to begin. The stuck entrepreneur who's working hard but can't seem to create the momentum. And it's for that plateaued leader who's achieved something meaningful but knows there's another level to it and knows that it's going to require something different. And so we're going to help you identify where you are, where you believe, and where you feel you're being called to. And most importantly, what's standing in the gap. Then we're going to introduce you to the 8 stages of the kingdom influence and help you begin identifying your next faithful step. So what I want you to do is don't promise yourself that you'll look at it later, because you won't. You just won't. That's how dreams spend another year sitting on the shelf. If something in today's episode made you think, hey, he's talking to me, then let's find out. Send me the word kingdom. DM me the word kingdom. Text it to me. You see the number down below, 903-570-0052. Text it to me or DM me or put it in the comment section, kingdom. And let's find out. I'll personally send you the information about the upcoming Kingdom Influence Kickoff experience. I want you guys to be able to be there live, to be able to see it. But if you'd rather talk to me privately, one-on-one, outside of the thing, then just DM me the word kingdom call. And let's schedule that complimentary strategy conversation. No pressure, no pretending, no requirement that you have to have everything figured out. We'll simply look at where are you? What's keeping you from getting there? And what's the next faithful step? And maybe working together makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. Either way, you're going to leave with a greater clarity about what comes next. And that's my gift to you. So cool kids, don't despise small beginnings. Don't despise the first customer, the first post, the first meeting, the first uncomfortable conversation, the first failure, the first dollar, and most importantly, the first yes. Because even David, right, before he ever stood in front of Goliath, there was a sheep, there was a king, there was a shepherd. And before anybody else recognizes what was inside David, God already knew. And God knows what's inside of you. God, if he gave you the business idea, he's going to give you the clients. Maybe your beginning doesn't look impressive yet, and that's okay. Heaven isn't waiting for impressive. Heaven honors faithful. So dream big, start small, and take the next faithful step. And please let God determine how big your story becomes. And that, my friends, my cool kids, is something to smile about Saturday, small business owners, Sunday edition. Remember, don't just build the business, build the person God can trust to lead it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, adios. Have a great day, afternoon. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Daniel, buenos dias. Good morning, Daniel. Thank you for calling. Or thank you for jumping on here. Bye.